Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of Superman Brainiac. And this is gonna be another one of like my comic book reviews where I have a spoiler-free review first, and then I give my rating, and then I go full hog with spoilers. As for what I really like about this comic is like I feel like Brainiac is such a cool Superman villain and like easily like top three, because it's like I mean he's such a good foil of Superman where it's like a new concept where it's like another alien that comes from like a different planet and like all he wants is intelligence. And now I do want to say when it comes to Brainiac, there's like two main origins. There's the one where he's from Krypton and the one when he's from Coluan. And honestly, there's a lot to like with both of them. I like the one where he's from Kryptonian because like he's a really good foil to Superman, where Superman represents the best of Krypton and Brainiac represents the worst. I feel like that's a really interesting concept. However, ever since I read Absolute Superman, where like they showed Absolute Brainiac's origin story, I've been like pro make him like Coluan because like in Absolute Superman. I mean, you gotta go read it. I'm gonna go pause and like I'm gonna keep going. But yeah, I mean, really cool. I think it's like around issue 10 or something. But yeah, as for this run, okay, one of my favorite things about it is how much Superman Clark Kent looks like Christopher Reeves. Oh, let me get pull up again. Um, but I mean, it is like I'm trying to, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you do gotta read this. Also, I don't know, like, since this is somewhat of a spoiler, but I mean, Supergirl's in this comic run too, which I think is like really cool. How like they tied her into like with Brainiac and him being like kind of like Krypton's doom, and like how that and like how like Supergirl confronts him. Also, I really do like how this is also like a good uh like Supergirl somewhat coming of age story too, which is definitely nice. Yeah. Also, action. There isn't too much action, but it is nice. Also, I mean, I like Brainiac's design. I like how he's like, how he's like really big. Personally, I hope they kind of like in Man of Tomorrow, they make him like somewhat skinny because I don't know. I think it's like kind of cool. Well, like the idea of like you don't have to be all big and tough to be such an intimidating threat like Brainiac. Like, and I mean, I mean, the artwork I feel like is somewhat nice. Let's look at the price. Uh, okay. This is going to be inverted, so it will be somewhat hard to say, but yeah, I bought this for $17. Yikes. Look at this. Ooh, 5 issues for 17. Okay, now if you do calculate, DC does sell their comics at like I think it's like $5 an issue. So 5 times 5 equals 25. So I guess I did get some off. But yeah, I mean, also, I mean, there's usually one of my issues with comic books is like individual issues are so expensive. That's like one of the reasons, like one, why it's hard for people to go to like read comics without going to the dark side. Which I mean, I don't know. I am tempted to make a parody YouTube apology video where I explain how I do. I don't know, but I mean, yeah, I mean, wow, comics are expensive, but yeah, I mean, yeah, so it's like, yeah, $17 for just this. yeah, I don't really know if it's that worth it. I mean, also this run. Oh, also, nah, I'm gonna get into that, but yeah, I'm gonna give you my overall rating. Overall, I think Superman Brainiac is a good run. I mean, it isn't too groundbreaking, but I mean, I really like the presence they gave Brainiac and like how much of a threat he is, and kind of like how he sped up. I'm gonna get to that later. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I like it. I think it is good. I mean, I don't really know if I'd recommend. I don't know. I mean, the main thing holding me back from giving it higher is $17 for just this. I don't really know about that. So yeah, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think it's good, worth writing. I mean, it's probably going to be uh, a huge inspiration for Man of Tomorrow. I mean, it was for Superman 2025, so I see no reason why. I mean, in terms of like it being inspiration for Superman 2025, I mean, I'm not really sure like what they like how they pulled from it because there isn't like anything that's. I mean, okay, there are some good messages from Podcast that may have been used in the movie. But yeah, let's get into like my spoiler thoughts. Okay, so as for my spoiler thoughts, uh, like I said, I really liked what they did with Supergirl and like how she sees Brainiac from a different perspective because when a Brainiac sped up like the destruction of Krypton, she was actually there. So I do think that is like a really unique way to like look at it. So I think that is really interesting. Also, Potkin's like message and like to Clark Kent is like don't let people stop you from doing the right thing. I think that was a really good scene of this issue. Well, run I guess. Also, I kind of like what I thought what they did was Brainiac was interesting, showing like how like what they retconned and like how every single iteration of Brainiac before this version of Brainiac was just like a clone was somewhat interesting. I mean, I don't really know if it's that. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me that much. Yeah. Also, I do say this is one of my critiques of Brainiac. I do feel like his design is too human. I mean, he is quite literally just a green guy. Like, I mean, interesting, but I mean, that's like, you're, yeah, I mean, that does also add on to like one of my bigger ongoing issues with comic books is, was like when aliens look too much like humans, like, Superman is already a stretch. Like, okay. But the fact that, like, we also have Brainiac, okay, and like, there's the new gods, like, seriously, I mean, that's like already stretched. So it's like I do wish Brainiac would look like less human and somewhat more robot, like alienish. I mean, kind of like a. I feel like my adventures with Superman's version of Brainiac looks outstanding. Also, I mean, I can't wait for season 3. I think it's June 13th, which is like almost a month. Like, where's this trailer? I need to see it. Also, I will hopefully be doing another trailer reaction because that was really fun. But yeah, I mean, also, I mean, overall, I did like this run a lot. I mean, it is 5 issues. I do gotta say, this run does pull off 5 issues. It's just that, like, if I'm going to be spending $17 on a comic run, I'm going I want more than 17 issues. So it's like, that's nice, but like, make this cheaper because, yeah, which, I mean, this does go into like one of my bigger issues of the comic book industry. Like, wow, comics are expensive. But yeah, I mean, overall, solid comic run. I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to Man of Tomorrow. It's my second most anticipated movie behind Sonic the Hedgehog 4. For, for Sorry about that. But yeah, refer to me your thoughts on Superman Brainiac down in the comment section. Also, I'm going to give you my other Superman books so I can rank them real quick. Okay, I decided that I'm going to do both my Superman comics ranking, and then I'm also going to do like a super family ranking of my comic books because I actually have a decent amount. So yeah, let's get into in fourth place I have Superman Brainiac. I think it is a solid run. It's just that it's just as like it's nothing too groundbreaking, but yeah, it is enjoyable and fun, and I do think there's like a lot to like with it. Next, I have I don't know. These two are Superman, like All-Star Superman and Superman Rebirth are borderline interchangeable. It doesn't. I don't really have a preferred one. Honestly, I guess I'm gonna go with Birthright more because because honestly, I will say I would have liked a little more of like if like each issue would have like I don't know if like the entire run would capture all of Superman like throughout his life. I don't know. Yeah, but still great run. In front of that, I do have All Star Superman. Yeah, still great comic book. Yeah, I feel like it does such a good job of putting what's it? Oh no, it does a great job of like putting this like the weight of like showing the reader the weight of Superman's like responsibilities on his shoulder, and like it does an amazing job of like showing the reader that, and like also like how he doesn't have much time left to finish to like save as many people as he can. I think that's like really well done. And yeah, in first place, gotta go. No, I'm starting to get my corners are starting to get bad. I hate when this happens. Yeah, I go with Superman Kingdom Come. It is outstanding. It does such a good job of like showing what it truly means to be a hero, and it's just like this is a must read. Even though I know some people are kind of like are kind of odd towards like Elseworlds, but like I still think it is a really good run. And now I'm gonna add my other super family. Let's redo this. So yeah, in sixth place I do have Crypto Last Stock of Krypton. I didn't get my hands on like actual copies of. I only have the first issue, and yeah, wow. Okay, mind me. Yeah. Also, I never did a like full review. I did quick reviews for every single issue, but I never did a full on. But yeah, Krypton. Oh, Last Time of Krypton is like, wow, it is borderline over the top, like dark. It's borderline too dark, but like I don't know. It is. This issue is miniseries is great. I just think it's like I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I think it's fun. I don't know. There is a lot to like about it. If you like crypto, then yeah, definitely would recommend. But then I got Superman Brainiac. I feel like I've already explained my reasonings for why. It's nothing too groundbreaking. Overall, yeah, these are too groundbreaking. I do think it is interesting with this one seeing the destruction of Krypton from Krypto's perspective. That is really cool. What I got next up? Yeah, next up. Yeah, it's the same Superman Birthright, Superman, and All-Star Superman. Yeah, and then I got Supergirl 1 month tomorrow second. This miniseries is so good. It does such a good job of like kind of reinventing the wheel of Supergirl as a character. Even though, looking back at it, like when people talk about like kind of making Supergirl like edgy, one that didn't really originate in this book. It's here in this, and this is definitely older than Supergirl tomorrow. Also, out of all these books, this one has by far the best artwork of all of them. Also, I do gotta say, for the upcoming Supergirl movie that is adapting this, I'm very disappointed in how that movie looks, because it looks terrible compared to like how the comic looked. And yeah, I mean, visually, yeah, the movie does not look good. However, I mean, it's most likely going to have like an amazing story to tell because of this book. But yeah, but first place, once again, Kingdom Come. I mean, this book is outstanding. I don't know, I mean, overall, I think all of these comics are really good. I definitely recommend reading all of them. I mean, if you want to get into Superman, also, I'm going to do give you a quick reading order. Definitely start with Birthright. Well, I mean, I guess in timeline order, it goes Crypto last time with Krypton, so, okay, I mean, trying to think. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess I'd go with Crypto last time with Krypton, then Superman Birthright, and then I feel like Superman Brainiac is a really good follow-up to this. Then I say Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I feel like you get to see her on a solo mission. And then I personally recommend going with Superman Kingdom. Oh no, All-Star Superman, mainly because like Superman, he's like much older than this one, and even though these two are both Elseworlds, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, this is like, if I was you, this is how I'd do a reading order for them. But yeah, definitely feel free to tell me your thoughts on Superman Superman Brainiac down in the comment section. I do have reviews for all of those comics down on my YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, I know I do. I mean, I don't have like a long form video for Crypto last night, Krypton, but yeah, definitely feel free to tell me your thoughts on any of those down in the comment section. Also, I mean, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to reach 250 subscribers before the end of the year. Yeah, also, in terms of what I'm reading now, I'm still working on Time Runs Out. That's like my current Avengers Time Runs Out. Like I said, I like to read a Marvel, DC, and like neither. Yeah, so working on for Marvel, doing Avengers Time Runs Out. So for relatively solid, I have finished like volume 1, so I'm on the second volume of that. I haven't started volume 2 yet. I'm also for my neither, I am reading The Boys. I mean, it's not easy over the top, but I mean, I'm still going. And then for my DC, I'm gonna start reading Batman: The Long Halloween, because mainly I feel like in terms of like a timeline that would, I mean, you're just somewhat early in Batman's timeline. I'm trying to read as much as I can, like reading order. So but feel free to subscribe if you want to hear reviews for those YouTube videos, because you can always count on me. And yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.